Alright, first and foremost, I would like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Harakakatash. That belongs unto the apostles and the elders of great millstone that surely do well, that taught us the truth. Peace and blessings unto the archangel, the four corners of the earth that push this word in all sincerity and in all truth and in all diligence. This is Martin from Trinidad campus, coming through the spirit and the power of the Lord. Now Bahashem Yahushai to do a video for edification of the saints. I'm gonna do a video and entitle it a badge of servitude. And the reason I'm doing this video is because some people still think that the mark of the beast could be Christianity or the Sunday law or the Sunday Sabbath or Sunday worship or democracy. Well, so different people come with different doctrines and heresies that cannot be supported by the scriptures. Now I can show you how the RFID microchip lines up perfectly with the scriptures as being the mark of the beast. And first I can show you the definition of badge. Understand? This is badge here. It says a device or token, especially of membership in a society or group. It's done. It says a characteristic mark, an emblem awarded for a particular accomplishment. It says to mark or distinguish, to mark or distinguish someone or something with or as if with a badge. See if that any other meaning. What is it? Understand? So it says to mark or distinguish someone or something with or as if with a badge. So when they actually understand the meaning of badge is a device, a device or token, especially of membership in a society or group. So it's actually a physical thing, a physical material, a physical instrument that they use to represent a membership or accomplishment. Now let me look it up. Let me see. Look it up here. It says a small piece of metal, plastic, or cloth bearing a design or words typically worn to identify a person or to indicate membership of an organization or support for a cause. It's a mark with a badge or other distinguishing emblem. Go down to the next one. It says it's a distinguished emblem. A distinctive emblem worn as a mark of office, membership, achievement, license, employment. So this is where you're gonna need to show that maybe you're vaccinated or you're eligible to work or you're part of the class that into the digital age, because that would pushing going into a digital age, going into an internet age where your body could connect. Your body could connect, with the internet. So when you bear a badge, You're showing them that you are a member. That is the emblem. That is the distinctive emblem worn as the mark. You know that you become a member at that class. You become a member at that group. Because you have that mark. You have that badge. So with that now, you have life more easy. A badge is also something like a keychain. Or like a identification office card. Where they swipe at the on the door. You swipe a card at the door, and the door open for you. It have various office buildings that have that technology. Some may not. Some use pins. So with that mark now, with that mark at the RFID chip, you could do the same thing. And I always say, what we always says, GMS always says, Esau is a carnal man. His mark cannot be spiritual. His mark is going to be physical or carnal, because that is who he is. He's a carnal man. You understand? But look up the word. It's a fact. We look up the word device. It's because it says a device or token, especially of membership in a society or group. We look up that word device. Go down. Yes, no. Device, it says a thing made or adapted for a particular purpose, especially a piece of mechanical or electronic equipment. It says a thing made or adapted for a particular purpose, especially a piece of mechanical or electronic equipment. A piece of portable electronic equipment. Portable meaning, you can move around with it. That can connect to the internet, such as a smartphone, tablet, or laptop computer. So that's serving as that badge. The mark of the piece, the RFID microchip can connect. Is a portable electronic equipment that can connect to the internet and can serve as a badge. And as a badge of what? Of servitude. Well, let me get Revelation 13 verse 16. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, save he that had the badge, save he that had the emblem, save he that had the device, save he that had the microchip. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And the number of his name is 636. That badge, we get into the word mark. Because that badge can serve as a badge, not just a badge, but a badge of what? Servitude. Understand? Charagma. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand, as the badge of followers of the Antichrist, and they're going to be as the badge of followers of Esau. the mark branded upon horses, thin carved sculpture, graven work. It says, go down to Strong's definition, charagma, from the same as G 5482, a scratch or etching, a stamp, sarak, that is, or i.e., stamp as a badge of servitude. Stamp as a badge of servitude. So servitude, we look up that word servitude. It says the state of being a slave or completely subject to someone more powerful. Understand? Archaic or ancient, meaning the subjection of property to an easement. So you becoming a slave, you becoming a possession to someone more powerful than you, which would be Esau. You know, because if you're a man, and the scriptures say, fear not him that can kill body, but fear him that can kill both body and soul, and tormented in hell. You know, that's roughly paraphrasing. You know, so you wearing a badge of servitude, and how you become a possession? Because you're being the number of his name, and the number of his name is 603 score and 6. And if you look at all Esau's products, you would see 603 score and 6 on the barcode. On the barcode of each and every product have a code, have an identification code. One is the one in the first line it have 6, the middle line have 6, and the last line have 6. And the first group of numbers that you see together, I think, is the brand or the company that make it, and the second group of number is the specific item that they make. So it's an identification code. So you now becoming a piece of possession to Esau. You're gonna have an identification number. Hey, we now have an identification number, but in that time, and you know, you can't say what you want. No, you cannot do what you want, because at any point in time, you know, Esau could switch off your chip and it could come nobody. You understand? And it would need in that time to have a chip, you know, in order to, you know, pay bills, in order to pay a car loan, or in order to rent, in order to pay for your house, in order to send your kids to school. If at that point in time these things still running, because we're seeing how the days are going now. You know, these things slowly but surely shutting down. You know, the place crumbling. So now you become that badge. You now be in that badge of servitude. It's like you going into slavery again. You know, and not just Jake's gonna have it, but all the world. Because it says, and he calls it all. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. So you're not going to be able to do any financial transactions, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So in other words, except you have the mark, you're not going to be able to do any financial transactions. Okay, you had a badge of servitude. You had to become, you had to make yourself a slave to Esau again. You understand? But we men alone not going through that. You understand? Because we breaking that chain from off our necks. The most I loosen them shackles. And in Jeremiah 30 verse 7 says that, you know, Jeremiah 30 verse 7, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, said Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. Understand? But they shall serve Yahweh their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. So that is who we go and serve. We're not going to serve Esau. Understand? This is Jeremiah 50:7. It says, all that found them have devoured them, and the adversary said, we offend not, because they have sinned against Yahweh, the habitation of justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their fathers. So that is what they want to do. They want to accuse us before the Most High and say, look, this sin. And so with that, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ha'akakodash.